Welcome to ESP670, an introduction to entrepreneurship and business models. This course is designed to give you a taste of the startup experience and hands-on practice working with and developing the business model for a real startup company. You'll identify and assess potential business opportunities, evaluate their feasibility and attractiveness, and then plan to launch and grow them in the real world. The big thing you'll be able to take away from this course is a solid understanding of a business model. Now, a business model is simply the way that a business works, starting with the customers that it serves and how it creates value for them. But it also covers how the business will compete, how it will make money, and how it will operate. The business model is really the beating heart of any entrepreneurial venture and really of any organization. Now, knowing how to put one together is a critically important skill to have, no matter what kind of work you're going to do now or in the future.
You'll do all of this through a set of content and assignments running in parallel throughout the course. The foundational level is the basic content of the course, using videos like this one as the roadmap, and then supplemented by other videos, readings, and tools that you'll find on Canvas. You'll take that content and apply it to analyzing an example company through a set of team assignments.
I've provided you with a list of companies that you can choose from to be the focus of your work throughout the course. I'll provide you with a packet of basic information about the company to help get you started, but the rest will be up to you. Each of the assignments you'll have along the way has detailed information about my expectations, but generally speaking, you will need to act as though this is your startup and that you will need to go out into the real world and test out this business. You will have to make your own judgments about what's important and what's not. And you'll have to come up with your own assumptions and theories and test them out yourself. And you'll have to make use of the tools and principles that we learn in this course along the way.
Finally, in parallel with your team assignments, you'll work individually to take the insights from the content and your team's work and determine how this can shape the ongoing development of the new venture project that you're working on throughout the MEET program. You'll share this progress with your colleagues in the form of a short update video so that you can collaborate with them and exchange feedback on each other's projects using the online discussion boards. Again, all the relevant info is explained in detail for each of these assignments on Canvas. This ongoing work and content is broken into 3 modules.
In the first module, your task will be to analyze the value creation model of the venture that you selected to focus on in this course. Your goal is to start with the information that you've been given about the venture, use the tools and skills covered in the course materials to do additional research on your own, and deliver your best analysis to answer the big question, how does this venture create value? You'll do this by doing your own research and analysis and looking at the customers they're targeting, the problems that they're trying to solve for those customers, the solutions that they're offering to those problems, and the alternatives that customers have to consider instead, and the value proposition that they offer that will encapsulate all of these things.
In parallel with this team assignment, you will individually determine the updates that you want to make to your ongoing new venture project. It's an opportunity to look more closely at the customer segments you're targeting, the problems you're trying to solve for them, and your solutions for those problems, and also to refine your value proposition. You'll share this and collaborate with your colleagues to exchange feedback through our online discussion.
In the second module, your task will be to analyze the competitive strategy of the venture that you selected to focus on. Your goal is to start with the information that you've been given and use all the tools and skills that you've acquired to deliver your best answer to the question, how does this venture compete? You'll do this by doing your own research and analysis, looking at the venture's competitors, how they're positioned in the market and in the industry, and the strategic resources that the firm controls and how they use them, and then other factors that contribute to their ability to compete.
Again, in parallel with this team assignment, you will individually determine the updates that you want to make to your ongoing new venture project and then share and discuss them with your colleagues. To do this, you'll have to consider the competitive advantage that your company has, identify important competitors, and refine your strategy for success.
In the third model, your task will be to analyze the financial model and operations of the venture that you selected. Your goal is to do research, use the tools, and deliver your best answer to the big question, what will it take to make this venture work? You'll do this by doing your own research and analysis that looks at the venture's revenue, gross margin, operating, investment, and customer acquisition models. But you'll also identify the essential components of how the business operates, including the people, equipment, supply chains, and processes that you'll need. You'll figure out how they make money, how they get and keep customers, and how they will get the stuff that they need to do all of this.
Once more, in parallel with this team assignment, you'll individually determine the updates that you want to make to your ongoing new venture project, and then share and discuss them with your colleagues. For this module, you'll review and refine your gross margin, profitability, customer acquisition and retention strategy, the capital investments you'll need, and the operating model that you'll use to actually run your business.
So once again, detailed information about all of these assignments is provided with each module, so there's no need to sweat the details now. But the key to success in this course is to treat the project as a real business venture that you have to figure out how to launch and operate. Don't think in hypotheticals and don't treat this like a case study. Instead, use the real world as your measuring stick. These are all real businesses that will have to make it in the real world, and that's how their founders approach it, and so should you. The other thing that will really make or break your success in this course is how engaged you choose to be with your colleagues. We have a great opportunity to talk through the things that we're learning with other people who are going through the same process. In this online format we have for this course, the best way to do that is to invest in your team and be committed to learning together. So beyond the discussion boards, I'm available to help you one-on-one or with your team. All the information you'll need to find a time to meet with me is available on Canvas and in the course syllabus. Your next step is to check out everything that's on Canvas for yourself and get familiar with what we're doing. I hope you'll come away from this course with a powerful set of tools and capabilities that will really be useful to you, whether you're starting a new business, working for an established business, helping develop a nonprofit or a charity, or whatever's next for you. I'm glad you're here. Let's have a great class.